Hey everyone, assalamu alaikum, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to cook lunch. So I'm making 1 kilo of mutton meat, and here I have the spices that I've already prepared. I've got madras curry powder, I've got red chili powder, 2 tablespoons, that's 1 tablespoon. That's, what's this one? This is mixed curry powder, Kashmiri, that's 1 tablespoon. Turmeric, less than 1 tablespoon. Garam masala, less than 1 tablespoon. And then I have all mixed spice here, which is 1 tablespoon. I have salt to taste. I have oil here, which is up to my measurement, so it's about 4 tablespoons here. And here I'm not going to put my dry coriander and cumin powder today. This is the roasted, and I have roasted that, and I have blended that, so yeah, that's going to go in there. And also I have here ginger and garlic paste mixed together. I have 2 medium onions here, which I have sliced. It's not very thin today because obviously that's all going to get mixed and they will all blend in and they will become puree sort of type. And then I have 2 small tomatoes here, which I have sliced already. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do now. Just put everything in. Let's go. Sorry guys, the camera's playing. Right, so I'm going to first now go in with the oil. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Always say Bismillah if you're new to my channel. Bismillah if you're not Muslim. It means in the name of Allah. So I'm taking the name of Allah, God. And I'm going to put the garlic. It's not focusing. Hello, that's the garlic and the ginger paste that's going in. Why is it so blurry? Okay, sorry guys. And then I'm going in with the cumin. That's the cumin and coriander seed roasted. How I roasted them was I fried them in a fry pan for about 5 to 10 minutes in a very low heat. Goes the mixed curry powder, madras. There goes the chili powder. In goes the Kashmiri mixed powder. In goes the turmeric powder. In goes the all mixed curry powder. It has everything in there. In that, when I cook the mutton, I put the garam masala with all of the spices together. And now I'm going to put my salt. And now it goes with the onions. And the tomatoes. And also the whole spice. I have 5 to 6 cloves, 4 cardamom, 1 bay leaf cut into half, and 1 cinnamon stick. I'm going to give that a good mix now. The heat on. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I like to cook my meat in a very slow cook, and the reason that I do on a slow cook is because I think like all the spice goes in, it tastes better, the meat is very nice and tender. And not a lot of people put tomato, but I like to put the tomato in. It just gives this taste, and I think it tastes even better with tomato. And it's just my own choice, but if you don't want to put tomato, you don't have to put tomato. And like I said, cooking it's a hobby. It's all it needs a lot of love and affection. It's not very hard, it's not like stressful. And you know what, I sometimes do, put my meat on a slow cook. I could go to the high road, get whatever I need, come back in an hour's time, and the meat is like halfway done. You leave it in a very slow heat. So now, as you can see, There's the meat. And now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the lid on there, and I will be cooking that on a high heat for half an hour. And after that, cook that on high heat for half an hour. After that I will check and I'll show you guys. And I am also going to put potatoes there, because obviously I have a baby, you guys know Khadija. I like to pick the potato up and give it to her when she with her plain rice or just plain potato. She likes it that way, and my other children likes it. And yes, so I'm going to cook that for half an hour on high heat, and I'll be back when half an hour is done. As you can see, it's been 10 minutes, and look at the color, and there's a lot of water has come out of the meat. What I've done with the meat is I usually always wash it in boiling water, like warm water, the hot tap water. So extra fat that is, it just goes away because it has so much fat in there. And sometimes, well, most of the time actually, you can tell if how your curry is going to taste by the look of the color. If you see the color is good, then bam, your meat, your curry, whatever you cook, it will come out tasty and yummy. And yeah, that's how I see mine. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to cook it on high heat for another 20 minutes, and I'll show you guys after that. Let's get cooking, guys. As you can see, a lot of water has come out of the meat, and now I'm going to cook that half an hour on high heat. Now I am going to cook that on a slow heat. Obviously I'm going to put it on low heat, and I'm going to cook that for 2 hours. In the meantime, you can relax. Whatever you need to do, you can do all of that, and when that cooks, and you know, when you come back, you can put your potatoes in, cook for another 15 to 20 minutes, and voila. So I will leave it to that, and I will show you guys after 2 hours. As you can see now, all the onion, the tomato, everything that dissolved, it mixed into like a gravy, very creamy gravy sort of type. So what I'm going to do now is sorry, you can't see because it's steaming up quite a lot. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the potatoes, and I'm going to leave it on for another half an hour on a medium heat, and I will cook that. So I'll show you when I put the potatoes. Just fill this lady up. Okay, so there we are. As you can see, now I'm going to go ahead with potatoes, which I have peeled and chopped. I like half. I put it half, made it into like half, as you can see, because they are baby potatoes. I always use my baby potatoes on my curries or my chicken or in my meat, because baby potatoes does not it's not like the mashed potato. You know, some potatoes that you put in, and then they just straight away you'll see them coming apart, or they're getting mixed into the food. So always, oh, sorry, that's my tea. Oh dear. Always best to get baby potatoes, and they will be soft and tender, but they will not come apart. They will stay as it is. So yeah, that's the beauty of baby potato. I think the other one's called Charlotte potato. Yeah. So now I'm going to let that cook for half an hour. So the potatoes, just, can you see? Just appreciate this curry. So delicious. It's so yummy. I'm telling you guys. It's just close up. See, it's just so nice, and with the color, you can tell by the color how the curry is going to be. So I'll get back to you guys after half an hour. I'm going to let that cook in medium heat. So I'm going to put the lid back on so it cooks for half an hour on medium heat, so the potatoes actually cook. And then I'm going to obviously garnish it with coriander, cilantro, I think the other word is a posh word, and I'm going to use green chilies, obviously, just to garnish a little bit. Okay, so let that cook. As you can see now, it has been more than half an hour, and the potato, like I told you, is very soft and tender, but it stays exactly the same. It doesn't break or anything, and it doesn't go mash. I'm going to keep the meat like this. I'm going to like leave some water, because obviously by the time the children comes from school and stuff, when you warm up, it does dry up a bit. So, and as you can see, so nice and gravy. See, And now I am going to garnish that with slightly bit of green chilies, and then I will be putting some coriander. I will give you a little tip. The coriander that you can, sometimes that people say, oh, my coriander's so big and chunky, I can never, you know, cut them, make them, chop them like nice and thinly. The best way to do it is to have a nice sharp knife. So the knife, the sharper the knife is, the better it is to you to chop your coriander or your whatever. And the meat, the mutton meat that I cook, you can make that in so many different ways, but this is just the one way that I made. I do have quite a few recipes on meat, how to make it. If you guys would like to know, please do comment down below. And now, as you can see, this is the final look of the mutton. I'm going to zoom it in so you guys can see it a bit better. As you guys can see, it's absolutely delicious. So this is the final stage of the mutton. As you can see, it's delicious, it's mouth-watering, very yummy, and the smell, you can actually smell the taste, the roasted cumin and the coriander that you actually paste, you blend it and you put it in. Actually, you can really tell, that's what makes the mutton taste even more delicious, and it's so nice and tender. Yes, so thank you so much for watching, and if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe and turn that notification button on, and like, comment, share, and I will see you in my next video. Assalamu alaikum.